Work is in progress at the site where the tissue culture lab is being constructed at the Home Agricultural Station, Curtin, St. Philip. And once there are no interruptions from Mother Nature this hurricane season, the multi-million-dollar structure is on course to be completed by September, a couple months ahead of schedule. Minister of Agriculture, Food and Nutritional Security Indar Weir says by the end of the year, the island will have a fully functional lab.
Once we get those structures up, then they're looking at completing by the end of September so that we will have the tissue culture lab available to us. This has been long in coming, I must confess. I think we started to speak about this about 2 years ago. So the fact now that we're actually seeing it in real time is going to be a reality this year. And I'm pleased to note now that we can start to deliver on our promise to put measures in place to adapt, mitigate, and build resilience in a climate crisis that is definitely very, very much upon us. And so I'm pleased to note this, and we can now go about our business of providing clean planting material for our farmers in Barbados.
Minister Weir says once the construction work has been completed, the next step will be to install equipment and other fittings required to make the lab fit for purpose.
And that's the reason why I'm saying that we're ahead of schedule with the structures, but we still have to complete the installation of the equipment in the lab. And I would imagine that will come forward by a month to October, and therefore we should be good to go in October.
However, Minister Weir is cautioning that because the hurricane season is upon us, there is a high possibility that the completion date could be changed.
And I'm saying this because we must admit that we are currently in our hurricane season, and we have no control over whether or not we will be impacted by any storm or hurricane. So that is a variable that we have to throw in there so that people don't get the impression that we're operating loosely. So if all other things are equal, then we should be able to meet our targeted deadline.
Ayan Kayahan, who's the project manager of Navigator International, a company which specializes in sprung technology, says he is pleased with the progress being made.
Beginning of August, when we receive that structure, we will start immediately to installation, and all team is ready now here. Some of them is work outside. It will finish in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and we will keep them. When we receive the sprung structure, we will start immediately to installation.
The new facility is expected to become a critical arm of the island's agricultural capacity and improve yields. The cost of this phase of the project is approximately $25 million. Anesta Henry, CBC News.